The line from the song where you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave, about Hotel California, which is about a drug den, essentially not the happy sound that it sounds like, is what we're looking at a new report coming out of CNN. They're calling it exclusive because they're opening up on this thing, but it's not so much exclusive, and it's something that we've probably already seen. It's just now it's coming to light in a lawsuit. Newly unsealed video from a North Carolina lawsuit shows current and former TikTok employees expressing concerns about how the platform's algorithm may actually harm teenagers' mental health. It may actually do that, and they see it coming or saw it coming. They described its design as emotionally invasive, creating a user experience where, as one puts it, you never want to leave, much like Neverland and Wendy and having to force themselves to go back to the real world, even though Peter Pan wants to be a boy forever. The initial research revealed that TikTok is aware of how quickly users, especially the young ones, become hooked. A study referenced in a state lawsuit reports that watching 260 short videos can create a habit of momentarily just sticking to something. And you can watch that many videos in about 35 minutes. Acknowledging how addictive it is, but of course confirming that the intent is to capture the teens and other people's attention spans for as long as possible, because that's how ads work. And despite its claims, TikTok's time limit tools that are in there for teens, about a 60-minute time screen limit for minors, is essentially symbolic. And it basically only reduces your daily watch time by about 90 seconds in a daytime, which doesn't really do very much other than have some PR that says you're having protection. Now, internal documents show TikTok intentionally shifted its algorithm to highlight so-called beautiful people and suppresses the not attractive subjects. So the reason why the hotties pop up and the naughties don't pop up as much, unless they're something that's extra viral, is on purpose, and it raises concerns about how this affects teen self-images. Moderation metrics were also revealed to be misleading, with the significant showing of the leakage of inappropriate content, essentially how many minors are getting access to sexually material than they should not be, and it's more than it should be. This, of course, means going forward, discussions. How should TikTok deal with this? This ongoing legal battle is one thing, and ethical concerns in general, but multiple state lawsuits are now opening wider societal debate over what a TikTok will do. Now, remember, TikTok is technically banned in America and should go away if not sold to an American company in about 3 or 4 weeks, I believe. We'll see that pop up again when Trump gives it another extension because TikTok helped him get elected. And full disclosure, you're probably watching this on TikTok because we put a copy of this version on TikTok as well. We use it because it's a platform that the youths are now watching to get some sort of news, so we try to attract them there. But as a person who doesn't particularly use the app very often, I'm using it because I upload things, I watch some people, some friends I may watch for things, but after about 3 or 4 scrolls, I realize that I'm being sucked into a rabbit hole, so I try to avoid it. It's there. But teens, as we have said many, many times, whose brains aren't quite fully developed, don't really know they're being manipulated. They think this is how things are going and challenge the thought process that they aren't all they ought to be. So the teenage brain being sucked into TikTok videos, especially if the algorithm is putting up beautiful pictures and funny things and things that is going to be more or less like the drugs that keep them going and opiate videos, we need to worry about this. We need to think about this and definitely have a talk if you have teens in your house who are using TikTok, or if you know teens are using that, what's going on, and with the adults around you that may also have the same issues. Your older mother or father you may have felt has gotten radicalized into some various form of thought process, whether liberal or conservative, because they got on TikTok and fell through a rabbit hole, and that pretty young lady said that what they were doing was bad and the people were bad and we hate or love Trump, whatever. It's real. It's real. It is very much not spectacular. It's something to worry about. So check out the story on CNN. You may hate CNN, but check out the story about the thought process of this one. And when we find out that the people on the inside know of the bad things, when the smoking industry knew that inhaling smoke from cigarettes was causing people cancer, but the nicotine made it so they couldn't put the cigarettes down, there should be consequences. TikTok, remember, should not exist right now. We'll see if those consequences will make a deal of anything, or whether this one will be sort of pushed away until the next punting of the cell of TikToks.